Welcome to 15 must-see Vatican sites. Hi, I'm your guide. Let's dive into the highlights. We'll show what to see in Vatican City. The world's smallest state packs big history. It's rich in history, art, faith. It can feel overwhelming. A sprawling mix of museums, chapels, spaces. With a smart plan, you'll navigate confidently. Join us, stop by stop, for the best. We'll make your visit meaningful, efficient, unforgettable. First, we are going to St. Peter's. We'll cover its history, must-see chapels, and tips for visiting. Standing here, it's hard not to be humbled by the sheer scale and grandeur of this building. This is more than just a church, it's the symbolic heart of the Catholic faith. A monumental testament to centuries of devotion, artistic genius, and power. The basilica you see today, consecrated in 1626, stands on the site of a much earlier 4th century church built by Emperor Constantine. Tradition holds it was constructed over the burial site of St. Peter, the first pope. He was martyred just a stone's throw away in the circus of Nero. Every stone here seems saturated with history. The basilica is a masterpiece of Renaissance and Baroque architecture. Bramante, Raphael, Moderno, and most famously, Michelangelo, who designed its magnificent dome. As you step inside, the immensity of the space is breathtaking. The nave is so long it could comfortably fit the Statue of Liberty lying on its side. Sunlight streams through the high windows, illuminating the gilded ceilings, intricate marble floors, a staggering collection of sculptures and mosaics. While the entire basilica is an artwork, there are several chapels and monuments you can't miss. Remember to dress modestly. Best time to visit, early when it opens, or late afternoon. Don't rush. Allow at least an hour to wander and absorb the atmosphere. Next we are going to St. Peter's Square. Discover Bernini's Colonnade, best viewpoints for photos. You enter one of the most famous public spaces in the world, St. Peter's Square, a vast elliptical space designed in the 17th century by Gian Lorenzo Bernini. His vision, a space, like the maternal arms of the church, reaching out to embrace the faithful. Two massive semicircular colonnades with 4 rows of Doric columns, 284 columns, 88 pilasters, and 140 statues of saints. Find the circular markers near the obelisk and fountains, stand on one, and look to the colonnade. The 4 rows align into one. Another viewpoint, from the basilica's dome. A perfect read of the square's geometry. At center stands an ancient Egyptian obelisk, flanked by the fountains of Moderno and Bernini. A living, breathing space where the Pope addresses the masses and pilgrims gather. Find a spot and soak it in. Next, we're heading up. And I mean, way up. We're tackling the magnificent dome of St. Peter's Basilica, the Cupola. This isn't just an architectural feature, it's an experience, a pilgrimage of its own. There are 2 ways: pay for the elevator to the drum, or climb entirely on foot. From the gallery, gaze down into the basilica and study the intricate dome mosaics. The final stair follows the curve of the dome, narrow, sloping, unforgettable, but not for the claustrophobic. Tiny windows tease views of the city below. Emerge to a 360-degree panorama, the Tiber, the Colosseum, the Forum, and Bernini's square below. Come early for soft light and fewer crowds, or late afternoon for Golden Rome. It's more than a view, it's a profound connection with history. Make sure you have comfortable shoes. It's a workout, but the reward is divine. This is the ultimate viewpoint. Now, we descend from the heavens of the dome back to the sacred ground of the basilica floor. Just inside the main entrance, to your right, is a sculpture that has captivated the world for over 500 years. We're here to see Michelangelo's Pietà. The world around you fades, the crowds, the vastness, leaving only this profound moment of sorrow and beauty. Michelangelo was 24, carving from a single block of Carrara marble, his only signed work on Mary's sash. The folds, the weight of Christ, the anatomy, but above all, the emotion. Mary is serene, heartbreakingly accepting. Michelangelo portrays her eternally young, a statement on purity and grace, a perfect pyramid composition and a marble polish that seems to glow. Love, sacrifice, compassion. After vandalism in 1972, it's behind bulletproof glass. Stand slightly off-center to reduce reflections. Visit first thing in the morning or later in the afternoon to avoid tour groups. Take a few moments here, let the artistry and emotion wash over you. a personal encounter with a true master. Our next stop takes us deep beneath the grand floor of St. Peter's Basilica to a place most visitors never see. We're going underground to the Scavi, the necropolis where the original tomb of St. Peter is believed to rest. Access is limited. Plan months ahead, via the Scavi office. A narrow, dimly lit street of Roman tombs, a 2,000-year step back in time on Vatican Hill. Your guide points out family mausoleums, mosaics, frescoes, inscriptions, pagans and first Christians buried together. The air is cool and damp. The sense of a buried city is powerful. Beneath the high altar, the red wall and a niche with bones discovered in the 1940s. Nearby, the Greek words Petros eni, Peter is here, scratched into the plaster. Standing here, you feel the spiritual and physical foundation of the basilica above, a historical nexus for billions. Tours are intimate, in small groups. Be comfortable with enclosed, humid spaces and uneven paths. Roman necropolis, early Christian shrine, Renaissance masterpiece above, layers of history in one place. It puts art and architecture into deeper context, rooted in the faith of the earliest followers. If this speaks to you, email the Vatican Scavi office with preferred dates and names. It takes effort, but it's unforgettable. Next, we are going to the Sistine Chapel. Cover Michelangelo's ceiling rules inside best visiting practices. We're about to enter a space that is, for many, the very heart of the Vatican experience. It's a testament to human genius and divine inspiration. Michelangelo, a sculptor, resisted Pope Julius II's commission. He thought Raphael should do it. Over 4 years, 1508-1512, he worked on his back on custom scaffolding. He brought Genesis to life in 9 scenes, surrounded by prophets and sibyls. It's the human emotion and raw power that captivates. Decades later, Michelangelo painted The Last Judgment, a swirling, dramatic vision reflecting Reformation-era turbulence. No photography or video. Silence is enforced by the custodi. Find a bench, give your eyes time to adjust, study a ceiling diagram beforehand, and put away your phone. Just be present. Let the overwhelming beauty wash over you. It can stay with you forever. Next, we are going to the Vatican Museums. Not one museum, but galleries, courtyards, and palaces, one of Earth's most significant art collections. It's impossible to see it all. Over 4 miles of corridors. Prioritize what matters to you. The route is designed to culminate in the Sistine Chapel. Along the way, classical sculpture in Pio Clementino, Raphael's color, the Gallery of Maps, a highlight reel of civilization. Book tickets online, well in advance. On-the-spot lines can take hours. Timed entry skips ticket queues. Earliest slots or summer Friday evenings are calmer. Beyond the Sistine, Raphael rooms, Laocoon and his sons, the Belvedere torso, Gallery of Maps. Pace yourself. Sit sometimes. Let the art speak to you. That's how you conquer the Vatican Museums. Next, we are going to the Raphael rooms. While Michelangelo worked in the Sistine Chapel, Raphael decorated papal apartments, 2 masters, steps apart. In the Stanza della Segnatura, the School of Athens, Western philosophy in a grand, harmonious space. Center stage, Plato, upward to ideals, and Aristotle, earthward to empiricism. Find Michelangelo's visage and Raphael's self-portrait on the right. Move on to Heliodorus, Fire in the Borgo, Hall of Constantine, growing drama and color. A brilliant, graceful counterpoint to the Sistine Chapel's thunderous power. An essential stop on your Vatican journey. Next, we are going to the Gallery of Maps. It feels like a giant golden telescope commissioned by Pope Gregory XIII in the 1580s, a breathtaking atlas of Italy, overseen by geographer Ignazio Danti using the latest data. 40 frescoed maps line the walls. Above, riotous stucco and paintings by Musiano and Nebbia. Ceiling scenes echo the regions below. Sacred stories meet the terrestrial map. Shoot mid-hall for symmetry. Find Venice, Florence, even your ancestral village. The Adriatic and Tyrrhenian coasts face off across the hall, walking Italy end to end. It's a visual symphony where every element plays its part. Next, we are going to the Gallery of Tapestries, 16th century tapestries woven in Brussels by Peter van Elst's workshop, from Raphael school cartoons, vast narrative works, Adoration of the Magi, Massacre of the Innocents, Resurrection of Christ. Every thread hand-dyed and woven. Hard to believe it's not paint. Fix on Christ's eyes as you walk, a perspective trick that makes the sacred feel immediate. Ultimate status symbols, rolled for palaces and grand ceremonies. Don't rush past them. These are monumental paintings in wool, silk, and silver gilt thread, a serene prelude to the Sistine. Next, we are going to the Bramante staircase and the Belvedere courtyard. You can't access the original, but this modern double helix by Giuseppe Momo honors Bramante's idea. Bramante's was a ramp wide enough for a carriage, today's is a graceful exit icon. In the courtyard, the colossal bronze pine cone, an ancient Roman fountain sculpture moved here centuries ago. Flanked by bronze peacocks, the grand niche by Piero Ligorio sets a perfect focal stage. At center, Arnaldo Pomodoro's sphere within a sphere. De fracture Ododoristirus fractured globe reflecting the courtyard, old and new in dialogue. Sit a moment, absorb imperial Rome, the Renaissance and modern ideas converging in one living museum. Next we are going to the Vatican Gardens, guided-only access. Book well in advance via the Vatican Museums. Choose walking or open-air bus, a vast 57-acre sanctuary, manicured lawns, fountains, grottos. On foot, smell citrus and roses, feel centuries-old fountain spray. True immersion. Italian formality, English romance, French symmetry, the Eagle Fountain and a Lourdes Grotto replica. A Berlin wall fragment and Cascina Pio Furor, the Pontifical Academy of Sciences, add layers of meaning. Everywhere the dome peeks through foliage and a peaceful counterpoint to the busy museums. Next we are going to the Apostolic Palace and Papal Apartments. This imposing complex houses the Papal Apartments, offices, chapels, and parts of the museums. Each Sunday at noon, look to the second window from the right on the top floor. The Pope delivers the Angelus. You can't tour the Pope's rooms, but the museum path runs through palace halls, like the Raphael rooms, once Julius II's apartments. Though Pope Francis resides in Domus Sancti Marthae, the palace remains a symbolic and functional hub. Time your visit to catch the Sunday blessing, a tradition that makes this grand facade feel personal. Next we are going to the Vatican Library. This isn't your local lending library. It's the Apostolic Library, safeguarding precious manuscripts. Established in 1475, purpose, preserve crucial texts, over 1.1 million books, 75,000 codices. Crown jewels include the 4th century Codex Vaticanus and breathtaking illuminated manuscripts. Stacks are for vetted scholars, but museum routes reveal the Sistine Hall and rotating displays. Frescoed halls celebrate libraries and the written word. The original search engines. You can't browse the stacks, but you can feel the grandeur and glimpse humanity's intellectual heritage up close. Next, we are going to cover the Swiss Guard. Your first encounter won't be a stern cleric, it'll likely be a young man in a very colorful uniform. This is the Pontifical Swiss Guard, bodyguards to the Pope since 1506. Don't be fooled by pageantry, these are highly trained soldiers of a sovereign state. For the museums, book online well ahead to bypass long ticket queues. Timed entry sends you straight to security. Security is airport style. Travel light, big backpacks and tripods are not allowed. Dress code matters in holy places. Shoulders and knees covered, no hats. Carry a light scarf if needed. Museums peak mid-morning to mid-afternoon. Consider afternoons or Friday night openings. For St. Peter's, visit at opening or later in the afternoon. A little planning transforms your visit from stressful to awe-inspiring. From the heavenly heights of Michelangelo's dome to the solemn depths of St. Peter's tomb, we've journeyed through 15 essential stops that make a visit to the Vatican so unforgettable. We've stood in awe in the Sistine Chapel, walked Italy's maps and galleries that map out history. And you've learned the practical tips to navigate like a seasoned traveler. The Vatican blends faith, history, and art into something truly unique. It rewards the curious and inspires the faithful. Thanks for watching. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more European travel. Check the description for booking links and timestamps. With these tips in your pocket, you're ready to make the most of your Vatican visit. So, until next time, keep on traveling.